I always felt confused when it came to clothes and my style. But I think that I finally came to the point in my life when I can say that I am comfortable wearing what I'm wearing. And because of that, I would like to share my style story with you. In my family, my dad was the one always dressing us because he was the photographer, he was the one with the sense for aesthetics, and my mom didn't really like shopping. I pretty much agreed on everything that he suggested to me because he really had a sense of style and a sense of what I should wear, you know. So in the middle of middle school, I remember it was super popular to have bell-bottom pants, and we were all wearing bell-bottom pants. I had a couple of them, but they were all pretty much soon too short for me. So that was my bell-bottom period. I had no idea what to wear with what. I just knew I really liked colors. So I just grabbed all the colors I could get. My closet was really colorful. And then at the end of middle school, there came the skater years. You know, everybody was skating, it was so popular. We were all wearing skater pants, and Vans were super popular, and every skater brand in the world. It was just like, if you had one of those brands, you were really like the cool kid, you know? I didn't quite associate myself with skater culture. I mean, I listened to dance music, I listened to Eurodance. That was my part of music world. I didn't really get the whole skater hip-hop thingy, but you know, everybody was wearing that, so I also wore it. And I also just told my dad, I need baggy pants, I need them to be really wide. And as you can see, I was super skinny, you know, so those baggy pants with low waists looked quite not flattering on me. I looked even skinnier. So considering that, I stuck to those wide pants for quite a long time. I discovered the shuffle culture when I was in high school, so that's when I transversed a bit to the raver culture, and if it was neon, then so much better. But I was never like a full-blown raver. I was like white pants with neon, maybe here and there an accessory, and for school I pretty much never wore neon, except for a Tectonic hoodie. That was my go-to hoodie for lazy days. But other than that, I kept the neons for the party stuff. And yes, I also had my fat pants, of course I had. Coming to high school, it was quite a different experience. People quite knew their style. You can see by the style where people fit, and I was just like a weird mixture of everything, wearing embellished white pants and skinny tank tops, and it was just like, what? I was a whole mixture of things, and I still had that colorful closet. I even had an orange period somewhere in between when everything had to be orange. At one point, I remember I owned about 8 orange t-shirts. Everything had to be orange. My room was orange. Orange was like my favorite color, and I had so much color in my wardrobe. Pretty much everything was brownish or greenish, and all the colors I could get. I went to the store and there's like, you know, a color wheel of t-shirts, and I just made my life goal to have every single color of them. I did not own one black pair of pants or one black pair of t-shirt. And as you can imagine, it was quite hard for me to pair anything together that would look good with so many colors. So one day we were abroad in Austria, and we were shopping with my friend, and we had like too much time to spare, and she was just like, okay, let me dress you. You'll be my model and I'm gonna dress you the way I think you should be dressing. You know, you have such an amazing body. It's a shame that you're putting on yourself these wide leg trousers that are just not flattering for your body shape. And I was just like, okay, I'm ready. And she came up with these 2 stylings. There was also another one, but I think I lost the picture. But she came up with these 2 stylings, and I was just like, wow, this looks amazing. I really like that. I want to be that person. This is really resonating with me, you know? So when I came home, I got those 2 pictures to my dad, and I was like, Dad, I want to be dressed like this. Please, let's go buy clothes like this. So I gradually came to skinny jeans and layering, and you know, black isn't a bad color. It took me long to realize that black isn't a bad color, that it could be really fun and really exciting and really powerful also. And it doesn't mean that you're dull or sad or that you don't have any energy. After that, a couple of years later, I moved away from my parents. I had my own car. I was pretty much studying full-time and also had a job to cover all the costs for the car and living on my own and all that, and it was kind of tight with money. So I always went to the cheapest stores possible to get my clothes, and it just so happened that I only bought clothes when I really needed them, and I usually bought them just so I wouldn't be cold. So the clothes were low quality, they were tearing up really quickly. Pretty much, if I make a calculation, I was spending more on that cheap clothes that I'm spending today on like a medium quality clothes, because I was going through them so quickly. That was probably the low point of my style, because I was not thinking about what fits me and what doesn't fit me. I was trying to figure it out. I had no idea where to start. I just grabbed what I saw and what I thought looked good on me. I started to incorporate some basics. Pants were black, and I got myself some white, gray and black t-shirts, so that was a huge step forward for me. But I really didn't have any idea how to get this thing done, how to feel good in my clothes. I just didn't feel good in my life in general, you know. After that, when I moved back to Ljubljana, I kind of really started to actively work on my style. I started reading books. I found Pinterest. I was actively pinning on Pinterest. I was not pinning by the styles that I like, but I was more pinning the styles that I think would suit me and I would love to wear. So I really started to figure out what are the key pieces that I need in my closet to make it work. And I figured out that I need a pair of really good pants, I need basic pieces, basics, and when I have all the basics, then I can start building up my wardrobe with some eccentric pieces that are really interesting to me. Right now I'm at the point of my life where I can say that I have a full closet of basics and that I'm working on getting those special pieces. So that's a whole new problem for me. Where do I get special pieces for a normal price? I made it like my decision that when I go traveling, I don't buy souvenirs, I buy clothes or shoes as souvenirs, and I try to find them as high quality as possible but still for a normal price. So I have like a special piece, you know, like a special t-shirt that I know that I actually bought in Shanghai, for example, or in Hong Kong, that actually reminds me of that place and I can also wear it. I also did a huge decluttering party lately, so I threw away pretty much half of my closet. If you would like to see that video on decluttering and KonMari method and how I got rid of half of my apartment, let me know in the comments down below, I can do that. And also I figured out what are my safe colors. I figured out why I really liked colors when I was young. I always went for the warm colors because my skin tone is warmer. But I did not know that you still need basics if you want to wear all the warm colors. And I also figured out that black is not exactly the best decision for me. I'm pretty much filling my closet with dark browns or beigey light brown colors, and they suit me really well. I can use them instead of white or black, even though I'm wearing black and white today. You can see it's not that bad, my skin can still handle it, but I feel so much better in neutral, natural colors. I hope this story was interesting, informative, maybe helped you find a way to elevate your style. I think style is something that is ever evolving. It reflects your life events, what's happening to you in your life. So I think you should always be evolving your style. It's not something you find and then it stays there. It's something that it's constantly evolving. And if you feel confident and good in your clothes, I think that's the ultimate goal. That when you open your closet and you say, oh my god, there's so many lovely things I want to wear today. So that is my point for today. Feel good in your clothes. Okay? See you soon. Bye!